Hey, good morning. It's Victoria with Finding My Voice. Welcome back. I have a really interesting topic today that I want to throw out there for you all to consider. Stay with me. Here we go. I believe that women in their 60s do not talk enough about some different things with each other, culturally, to younger women, all of the things. And so 3 of the things that I want to throw out there today are sex, sleep, and symptoms. From my way of thinking, symptoms and sleep directly impact sex. So I'm going to tackle them in that order. So what do I mean by symptoms? How you feel directly impacts your sex drive. You know, it's basic biology. How your partner feels also directly impacts your sex life. The year that I turned 49, I had a complete hysterectomy over Thanksgiving weekend. It was really awful. And of course that impacted me and that impacted my partner, both leading up to it because I was really struggling and really suffering with it, as well as the recovery phase. And after that, as a result of that hysterectomy, I experienced a bladder prolapse. Again, super impactful on how you feel about yourself and your thoughts about sex. Those are the kinds of things that I mean. What's going on in your body, it could just be hormonal. It could be something like what happened with me where I had kind of a cascading health crisis. It could also be the same thing on your partner's side. So symptoms, as we age, in our 50s, 60s, 70s, they get more and more brutal as we get older. So they directly impact how we think about sex. And then sleep. Sleep is a whole topic on its own, right? There's so much about sleep. I also suffer from insomnia, and I'm working on it actively every single day to try to make it better for myself. I get out into the sun every day. I exercise every day. I take different supplements every day. And I also work with a sleep specialist. I'm going through an 8-week program with a sleep specialist, cognitive behavioral therapy, to help you retrain yourself about how to either fall asleep or stay asleep. If any of this is interesting, please definitely leave comments and like and subscribe, because this content will become more available to more people if you like and subscribe. But I want to hear specifically in the comments, how are you impacted by symptoms? How are you impacted by sleep? All of that directly impacts how you feel as a person, how sexy you feel. And then the topic of sex itself, right? We just don't talk enough about sex. We don't talk about it with our girlfriends. We probably didn't talk about it with our mother. Hopefully we're talking about it with our daughters and our sons. We definitely did. But we want to open the conversation up a little bit more. What are you supposed to feel about sex? Should you be interested in sex? How often are you supposed to have sex? How you felt about sex when you were young probably, flows into your old age. And so there's that, like sort of normalizing the conversation, but also understanding what is normal for a woman in her 60s. What is normal for a man in their 60s? How you feel, how your partner feels directly impacts that. Your situation in life also impacts your thoughts about sex. So are you in a long-term relationship? If you've just been out there and just starting to date somebody, that's definitely going to be a whole different conversation. If you are solo, are you divorced? Are you choosing to be solo, or are you widowed? Again, that's a whole set of considerations. You're going to think about it differently. And then another thing is you might be just at a phase in your life where you're just happy, whether you're partnered or whether you're solo. You might just be happy at this point to focus on other areas of your life. And that's also very, very normal. It's completely up to you. It's personalized. But what I want to do is open the conversation and get more comments. What are the things that you're thinking about? What are the things that you're struggling with that have to do with all of the things that I talked about? Sex in your 60s, sleep in your 60s, symptoms in your 60s. If this is interesting, if this is a topic you'd like to dive into and explore more, please definitely leave me comments, like and subscribe. The reason for that is that this content will become more available if you like and subscribe. I do also have a playlist for starting a YouTube channel in your 60s. Why I started it, my thinking about it, and the very basic steps week by week on how I'm actually growing my channel. I'm going to focus on the analytics as well as the new equipment that I've purchased and the new strategies that I'm trying. So check that out and please come back. I'd love to see you again. I definitely want to hear from you in the comments, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much. It's Victoria with Finding My Voice. I'm going to be talking about I do also have a playlist for starting a YouTube